Thirsty Soul Confessions, in Spirit and in Truth, a Thirsty Chick Memoir by Tanya Talisha. Chapter 1. Me? Thirsty? I'm thirsty. That's a statement that has been a life changer for me. My moment of truth. The truth that has awakened my soul. This realization of who I really was the game changer towards freedom. Why would I call myself thirsty? It's deeper than you think. How did I conclude that I was thirsty? It was a question nobody dared to ask. The question was somewhere wedged deep in my soul, and to get to the core, I had to look inside of myself. Somewhere behind the lies and assumptions is the truth. Yes, I'm thirsty, but why I am thirsty and what I am thirsty for may surprise you. So let's start from the beginning. The last guy I was intimate with was the one who opened my mind to the word thirsty. It all started when he told me that his ex-girlfriend, or so he claimed she was his ex, called me thirsty. I'm not thirsty, was my initial response. Or at least I thought I wasn't. Who was she to call me thirsty? She didn't know me. I figured the only reason she called me thirsty is because she thought I wanted her man. How did she know about me? How dare he be so bold in telling me what another woman said about me? The nerve of some man. But that word thirsty echoed in my spirit long after that situationship with that man ended. You see, until then, I had not thought about what thirst means. I figured it was a new slang to describe whores. And I wasn't a whore. I just had relationships that went wrong. Or so I thought. Until I examined my behavior patterns with men. And then I began to see it for what it was. For a long time, I thought I just got caught up in a web of twisted relationships and failed friendships because of deep-rooted insecurities. Maybe his ex had been right. I was thirsty. In a weird way, she read me right. So I thought about it, and I prayed about it. And it became clear that my thirst came from a place of insecurity and feeling I needed a man's approval. Thinking back, I did have a pattern of trying to get men's attention. I mean, I wasn't aggressive about it, but if a guy seemed interested in me, I took it and ran with it, believing that he liked me. That was how I got caught up with these men. I was not secure in who I was, so I figured I needed a man to validate me. I was insecure. It was time to evaluate myself and figure out why I was so insecure. On the outside, to everyone else, I seemed fine. But on the inside, I struggled to make sense of myself, to make sense of who I truly was. I was internalizing everything, and had been for many years. I internalized the things people said about me. If someone called me ugly, it bothered me. I never argued with them about their negative opinions of me. When my mother told me I couldn't do something, I simply went along with it. I thought it was wrong to express to her my true feelings. Even when I got older, I was scared to stand up to her. There were times I should have, but I was scared. That fear of standing up for myself had followed me into my adulthood. I had lived over 30 years in mental angst, ignoring the inner pain and hiding from it. But about 3 years ago, I started searching for answers. Everything I went through emotionally at home and the bad life experience, I finally started examining myself. I started going to God, praying more. Little by little, He showed me things about me I had not paid attention to. I realized that I was thirsty, and the person to call me thirsty was Jesus himself. In fact, Jesus calls everyone thirsty. Huh? What? Who? Are you serious? Yep. The evidence is right there in the Bible. Jesus was the one who opened up my eyes to the truth. In John 7:37, Jesus proclaimed, "If any man thirst, let him come to me." What did Jesus mean when he said that? Through my own research and reading the Bible, it became clear that meant a lot of people are thirsty. It also became clear that thirsty is something deep. There must be a deeper level to this. That reality, that truth, became the idea for this book. He gave me a revelation, and it pushed me to dig deep and think about things differently. It caused me to evaluate my behavior, habits, and shortcomings. But before I go into what he revealed to me about being thirsty, let's dig deep into the word thirsty and what it means in life and society. And for more content like this and to hear chapter 2 of Thirsty Soul Confessions, just subscribe to the channel, like, and share. Thank you. And if you would like to get a copy of Thirsty Soul Confessions in Spirit and Truth, go ahead and click on the link below and order it from Amazon as a paperback or ebook.